Colorado High School Activities Association basketball is on Morgan County's B106 and B106.com. Tonight from Fort Morgan High School, it is a Tri-Valley doubleheader as the Fort Morgan Mustangs host the Berthoud Spartans. Good evening, everyone. Brian Nickel here at Fort Morgan High School. First will be the girls' game, but right now we will listen in on the national anthem.
Oh, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming.
Job there for the national anthem. Let's get you the starting lineups here for the Berthoud Spartans. Michaela Milan, Sydney Looper, a 5'8" guard, along with Brianna Fowler. She's the leading scorer in the league this year at 18 points a game.
Number 34, junior, Kelsey Sullivan.
Irana Reniker also starts along with Michaela Milan and Kelsey Saland for the Berthoud Spartans. Berthoud comes in 8-1. 2-0 in league. Ranked number 9 in the state. And for your Fort Morgan Mustangs, starting lineup will be Maddie Griffith, Allie Christensen, Whitney Frasco, Allie Bauman, and Lauren Keller for your Mustangs. Mustangs come in. They come in 4-5 overall, 0-2 in league play. And we will see how they do tonight with this Berthoud Spartan team, a ranked team. The Mustangs come in 0-2, as I said, both losses in league, but to Erie and to Holy Family. Both games were competitive up until the half. Fort Morgan actually led Erie at halftime. I believe they were down 10 to Holy Family, but then the third quarter hit on both games and were outscored and basically lost it in that third quarter. So we'll see if they can hold their own tonight against the Berthoud Spartans, as we will get this underway here. And the opening tip is brought to you by Ingmeyer Phillips Insurance. Things happen in life. Make sure you're prepared with the right insurance coverage. Ingmeyer Phillips Insurance in Brush and Fort Morgan. So Berthoud does sit at 2-0 in league. They are tied with Windsor, Holy Family, Erie. in no losses. And jumping, it will be Allie Christensen for the Mustangs. And we will get this thing going here. And that tip is going to be taken by the Mustangs to Maddie Griffith. Over on the close side now to Keller, back out to Griffith out high. Christensen on the right wing, back into Allie Bauman. Back out to, now it's going to go to Christensen on the right side. And cutting Griffith, the shot is up and no good. Rebounded to Reniker. Underneath now, and that is going to be a shot up and no good. Rebound goes to Griffith. And turnover by the Mustangs as they lose it out of bounds. So the first turnover of the game belongs to the Mustangs. Berthoud inbounds in the back court. Get it up into the front court. Fort Morgan in a man-to-man defense. Over on the far side now into the lane. Back up to Selond. And that shot is going to be good for a three. Puts the Spartans up 3-0. Griffith out at the point now over to Christensen on the right side. Griffith cuts, but that pass is going to be well over the head of Maddie Griffith and out of bounds. Second turnover by the Mustangs. Mustangs apply full court pressure. They do get it in to Leaper. She gets it up into the front court, being guarded by. That shot is going to be up and no good, and it will be to the Mustangs. As they get the ball in to Griffith. Crosses the timeline. Being guarded man-to-man defense by the Spartans. Out by the half-court line. Picks up her dribble. Now gives it to Bauman. That ball is going to be thrown away. Taken by Berthoud. Underneath, that shot is going to be up and good by Reniker. 5-0 Berthoud. 6:10 to go here, first period. Now a timeout is going to be taken by the Mustangs. So we'll take one with them here with 6:08 left in the first period. The Mustangs down 5-0 to Berthoud on B106 and B106.com. Okay, the Mustangs get the ball into Christensen, shoots a three, and it is up and good. So that cuts the score to 5-3. Berthoud now with the ball in their end in the front court. Lob underneath, but off of the hands of Milan. So the first turnover for Berthoud. Griffith now with the ball gets it up into the front court as they get their offense set up. And that is an errant pass. Griffith was going to pass to Frasco, and she cut to the basket. So 4 turnovers by the Mustangs here in this first quarter of play as we are at 5.5 minutes to go in this first period. And Spartans lead at 5-3. Spartan jumper at the rim is up and no good. Rebounded to Griffith. And that ball is going to be taken away. 5th turnover in this quarter. Leaper now. The pass was intercepted in the lane. Shot is going to be up and off the rim. Rebounded to Christensen. Now up to Frasco. Frasco on the layup, and she is going to be fouled. I think it's just, they're going to give her 2 shots. Let's see who they give the foul to. Be on Berthoud. And that foul will go on Ariana Reniker. That first basket of the game is brought to you by Cargill Meat Solutions. Cargill works with the community to make sure there are jobs for the members of the communities they're in. First shot is up and no good by Frasco. Second one also off the side of the rim. Still 5-3 Berthoud. Leaper now out high to Milan. Milan, they're going to call an offensive foul. And that will be on Saland. Her first, team second. Griffith with the dribble out high. Gets it over to Bauman. Now to Griffith in the right corner. And that shot is going to be up and off the rim and no good. Rebounded to Fowler. Fowler gets it down. Now pass all the way down. That shot is going to be up and good to Milan. And she beat the Mustangs down the court. Pass over to Christians out high. She drives down the right side, loses the ball, gets it back. Looks for an outlet, cannot find one. Now she gets it to Bauman. Bauman now to Frasco. Frasco turns, her shot is up and going to be blocked, taken by Keller, and then finally taken away by Saland. Underneath to Milan once again. And now a 3-second call on the Spartans. So out is Saland and Milan. Into the game for the Berthoud Spartans. If I can get a number here, 33 is Maddie Barsuski. And also Addie Spears. Mustangs in the front court. Down 7-3. And now a foul is going to be called, and that will be on Bauman for an illegal screen. Into the game for the Mustangs now will be Destiny Pelton. Maddie Griffith comes out. Berthoud gets the ball into the front court, gets their offense set up. Still man-to-man defense underneath to Milan. Shot up top is going to be up and no good. Rebounded by Keller. Keller gets it all the way into the front court. Going to get the offense set up here. Autumn Wheatley also into the game for the Mustangs. As Allie Bauman has come out. Now a blocking foul is going to be called on the Spartans. With 2:49 to go here, first period, 7-3 Spartans. And that foul will be on Milan. Team third. Griffith back in for Wheatley. For the Mustangs, they will inbounds left of their basket. Look to get it in, do get it into Keller. Now back to the corner, Christensen a three, and that is up and no good. They called another illegal screen underneath, and I believe this one's going to go on Frasco. That will be her first. Team second. So Berthoud now into the front court with Leaper. Ball almost taken away. Leaper back with it out at the top. Going to drive, a little jump from the elbow is going to be up and good for Leaper. Ball underneath to Pelton, and it's going to be off of Berthoud. So Fort Morgan to inbounds baseline right of their basket. Frasco to get the ball in. She gets it into Christensen. A deep three, and that is off the front of the rim and no good. Going to be rebounded to Milan. She gets it into the hands of Leaper. Now she's going to give it off to Padilla. Turnover on the walk by Padilla. So Fort Morgan inbounds in the backcourt. Now into the front court to Christensen. They're going to get it underneath the Pelton, and it's going to be by her and out of bounds. So 6 turnovers here in the first quarter by the Mustangs. A minute 58 to go here in this first period. The Spartans lead at 9-3. That three came on from Christensen. Into the corner. Now going to dribble out front is Barsuski over on the far side now to Fowler. Underneath, and shot is going to be up and good, and that will be Kelsey Salon. Griffith picks up her dribble and then throws it across court and goes through the hands of Destiny Pelton. So another turnover by the Mustangs. 7 turnovers for the Mustangs. 3 by the Spartans with a minute 26, 11-3. Spartans, so far the leading scorer for the Spartans has not scored yet. Now it's going to be underneath, and that shot is going to be up and good by Barsuski. She cut to the basket. So 13-3, a 10-point lead. Shot is going to be up and no good. Rebounded to Padilla for the Spartans. Now down court, knocked out of bounds by Maddie Griffith. So now into the game for the Mustangs. For Destiny Pelton will be Clementia Numara Longo. As the Spartans look to get the ball in, they do into the corner. And it's going to be a travel on Barsuski. So the 4th turnover for the Spartans. 56.3 seconds left here, first period. 13-3 Spartans. So the Mustangs need to find some offense here. Get that ball out of the hands. Now it's going to be to Keller, and she saves it on the far side. She's going to drive it down the lane, going to try to get it, and it's going to be out of bounds off of Allie Padilla. So Fort Morgan will retain possession. Frasco will inbounds right baseline of their basket, get it into Christensen. A 3 is up, and that is off the rim and no good. It's going to be rebounded to Salon, be her second rebound. And now another turnover in the backcourt for Berthoud. So pretty sloppy here in this first quarter of play. As that is their 5th. Get the ball into Griffith. 30 seconds left. Picks up her dribble out at half court. Gets it off to Keller. Keller down the left side. She's going to give it off to Griffith. Griffith a 3, and that is up, in, and no good. Rebounded to Salon. That was about halfway down and came back out. So Fowler now over on the far side to Spears. Now it's going to be out of bounds off of Fort Morgan under the Berthoud basket. 7.8 seconds. So the Spartans will inbounds right baseline of their basket with 7.8 seconds, 13-3. Off of Maddie Griffith on the far side. So Berthoud will retain possession. Emma Wolf comes in now for Lauren Keller. Ball into the Spartans. The layup down the lane is up and good for Barsuski for 2, and that will be the end of the first period. So the Mustangs find themselves down by 12, 15-3. As we will go now to the second quarter on Morgan County's B106 and B106.com. Berthoud in possession. The shot is going to be up and good on the layup. And that will be Fowler for her first bucket of the night. 17-3 Berthoud. Now to Frasco. Frasco's going to drive it down, and her shot is going to be blocked out of bounds by Kelsey Salon. So Fort Morgan inbounds left baseline of their basket. Christensen have triggered in, and she will get it in to Griffith. Now back to Christensen. It's going to be off of, they're going to say it's off of Christensen. It was tipped first by Berthoud and then off of Christensen. So the first turnover of the second quarter goes to the Mustangs, down 17-3. Ball out high now to Fowler, and that 3 is going to be up and good for Fowler. So 5 quick points here for Brianna Fowler. 20-3 Berthoud. Mustangs cannot find the basket here tonight. Good defense by Berthoud. Going to be underneath the Christensen. Christensen tries to make a little room in there. A lot of grabbing going on in there. Should be 3 seconds, but finally a shot up and no good. Going to be taken by Numara Longo, but a foul underneath. And that foul, I believe, is going to go on Milan. So Numara Longo with the first free throw, and that is up and good. So somebody besides Christensen is on the board for the Mustangs. 20 to 4, excuse me. So Numara Longo with a couple of dribbles. Bends her knee, shot up and no good. It's going to be rebounded by Fowler. Now they're going to call a travel on Selland. So the first turnover for the Spartans here in the second period, leading 20 to 4. So Keller, Griffith, Wolf, Frasco, and Marilongo on the floor for the Mustangs. Frasco picks up her dribble, tries to get it away, does back out to Griffith out high. Griffith now gets her dribble, backs out to the almost half court. Going to dribble down to the right side, going to give it off to Keller. Keller is going to be called for the travel. So you can't be committing these kinds of turnovers to the number 9 ranked team in the state. As now Leeper gets it in and brings it up court with 6:20 to go here, second period. Ball on the other side, they do get it underneath. It's going to be turnover. And the Mustangs get it up court. Marilongo, her shot is up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Selland, her 4th of the game. Steal though by Keller, and her layup is going to be up and good. Nice job there by Lauren Keller. She intercepted that pass in the back court. Leeper now over here on the near side to Fowler. Fowler being guarded by Keller. And she's going to lose it for the 4th turnover here. And they're going to call a travel on the Mustangs as they were fighting for it on the ground. Frasco had it. They're going to call a travel. So possession back to Berthoud. Get the ball underneath the Selland. Marilongo. Selland's going to be shotted up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Marilongo. Yes, Griffith now going to set up the offense here. She's going to back out over on the far side, and it's going to be lost out of bounds by the Mustangs. So the 4th turnover here for the Mustangs, both teams with 4 turnovers here in this second period. So that's 10 altogether, 11 altogether for the Mustangs. Far side is Leeper. Gets up her dribble, now she gets it off to Fowler. Fowler out high being guarded by Keller. Now over to Leeper. Leeper's going to dribble a left-handed dribble now right into at the 3-point line, and that shot is going to be up and no good. Rebounded, taken away. No, it's going to be out of bounds off of Fort Morgan. So Berthoud to inbounds right at their basket as they look to get it in, and they do get it into Leeper. She holds the ball out high now to Fowler. And that shot is going to be up and no good. Going to be, they're going to call a push-off on Marilongo, I believe. Subs coming in too soon. Yep. Marilongo with her first. So Christians comes in for Frasco. So Berthoud inbound right baseline of their basket. And they look over here into the corner, and that shot is going to be way up there and high. That's going to be tipped around to Berthoud. To Reniker. Now a shot from the right corner is going to be up and no good, and that ball is going to be run down by Selland. That's going to be her 5th rebound, and that shot is up and good by Sellen for her first bucket here in the second period. Ball is going to be taken away by the Berthoud Spartans. Now Mar-a-Lago takes it back. So now each team with 5 turnovers. And a timeout is going to be taken here by the Mustangs. So we'll take one with them here. The Mustangs down 22-6 with 4:04 left here in the second period on Morgan County's B106 and B106.com. So 22-6 here as we come out of this Fort Morgan timeout. 3 team fouls on the Mustangs, 4 on the Spartans. So far the scoring has been light for the Mustangs. Christensen with a triple, Keller with 2 points, and Mar-a-Lago with a free throw. So Keller now to inbounds to Griffith as she gets it into the back court. Now crosses up into the front court, and it's almost taken away, but Griffith keeps possession now to Christensen. Jumper from the left side up and no good. Rebounded by Pelton. And then the ball is going to be thrown away. So turnover number 6. As the Mustangs now on defense. Corner shot is going to be up and good by Sydney Leeper. And that was for 2. Griffith now, her shot is going to be blocked. They're going to call a foul. I believe that will be on Selland. That will be her second. That will send Maddie Griffith to the line to shoot 2. And she bends, and that one bounces around and goes in for Griffith for her first point of the night. Griffith is shooting at 55% on the year. Her next shot is going to be bounced around and also goes in. (24-8) now for the Berthoud Spartans. Barsuski now gets it off to Padilla. That shot up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Keller. Keller keeps the dribble alive. Now Griffith for a 3, and that is off the rim and no good. Going to be rebounded by Pelton. To Emma Wolf, now back underneath the Pelton. Her shot is going to be up and no good. But she is going to be fouled, and I believe that will be the 3rd on Selland. So they'll probably be looking at getting her out. It's like Allie Bauman getting ready to come in for the Mustangs. Destiny Pelton will go to the line to shoot 2. Her first free throw is up and good. Allie Bauman comes in for Emma Wolf. Destiny Pelton's next free throw bounces around and goes in. So after the Mustangs missed their first 2 free throws, they've hit 5 in a row. 24-10, down 14 with 2:44 to go here in the second period. Leeper, little turnaround jumpers up and good. Leeper is finding the range tonight. She has 6 on the night. 26-10, 2:30 left here, second period. Christensen in right baseline drives it. She's going to go up and under, and that is going to be short. They're going to call it over the back foul, I believe, on the Mustangs. And I believe that is going to be on Destiny Pelton. Be her first. So Leeper crosses into the front court. She's being guarded by Griffith. Barsuski is going to be called for the travel. So each team pretty sloppy here in this game as we go. That is 11 so far on the Spartans. Maddie Griffith picks up her dribble now to Keller over on the left side. Her layup is going to be up and no good. They're going to call a blocking foul on Milan. I have her for 3. That will send Lauren Keller to the line to shoot 2. (26-10) Spartans. That free throw is up and good by Keller. A couple of changes here now for the Spartans as we get Ariana Reniker back into the game along with Addie Spears. That free throw also up and good for Keller. So 4 points on the night for Keller. Leaper with a right-handed dribble, crosses up into the front court, gets it over to Reniker. Now over into the corner to Padilla. Into the lane, now back out to Leaper. Leaper's shot is going to be up and no good, going to be rebounded by Reniker. And finally taken away, it's going to be off of Berthoud. And possession to the Mustangs. So 26-12, 1:36 to go here in this first half. Griffith with the dribble, keeps the dribble alive as she is being guarded by Reniker. Layup is going to be up and no good, going to be tipped around and finally taken. They're going to call a foul. Like it should have been called a foul. They're going to call a foul on Allie Bauman. That'll be her second. So Ariana Reniker to throw it in to Leaper on the far side. 1:23 to go, 26-12 Spartans. Spartans a number 9 ranked team in Class 4A. Shot from the free throw line is going to be up and no good, rebounded by Griffith, her third of the night. Griffith with the dribble, she's going to dribble down clear to the baseline, stop and pop, and that is going to be no good, and that will be rebounded to Padilla. Leaper now over on the left side to Barsuski. Back to Leaper. Now that pass is going to be errant and goes out of bounds. Possession, Fort Morgan. So Allie Bauman comes out. Autumn Wheatley comes into the game for the Mustangs. So we have Pelton, Christensen, Keller, Griffith, and Wheatley into the game here for this last 44 seconds. 26-12, into the corner to Wheatley. Wheatley into the lane. She stops and going to give it back out to Griffith. Griffith with a head fake, but they're going to call her for the travel. So that's 7 turnovers here for the Mustangs in this second period. 14 for the game here in this first half. Reniker gets it into Fowler. 30 seconds left. Fowler drives it down the left side of the free throw line, and she is going to be fouled. I'm going to call a hold on, let's see who they give it on. That will be on Griffith. That will be her first. So that will send Fowler to the line, I believe, to shoot 2. That first one is off and no good for Fowler. She has 5 points on the night. Leads the league with 18 points a game. And that free throw up and good. So 6 points on the night for Fowler. 27-12, 25 seconds and counting here. Second period, Griffith picks up her dribble now to Keller. Out high back to Griffith. Griffith keeps her dribble alive down to 12 seconds. Stops. Going to give it to Christensen. Her turnaround jumper is up and no good. Going to be rebounded to Reniker. And then it's going to be a turnover on the Spartans. So the Mustangs with 3.2 seconds left here as they will be able to inbound right baseline of their basket. Down 27-12. They get the ball in. Destiny Pelton wide open, and she misses it right at the basket. And that's how this first half will come to an end, with the Mustangs down 27-12 on Morgan County's B106 and B106.com. The Fort Morgan Mustangs halftime show is brought to you by B&B Appliance. B&B Appliance can help you with all of your appliance needs. Stop in and see what they can do for you. Check them out on Ensign Street in Fort Morgan. Now the Mustangs find themselves down 15 points, 27-12 here as we start this halftime show. The scoring goes like this. First for the Berthoud Spartans. Leading the way is going to be Kelsey Salon. She has 7. And that is followed by Sydney Leeper and Brianna Fowler, each with 6. Maddie Barsuski with 4. Michaela Milan with 2. Ariana Reniker with 2. And that is their 27 for the Spartans. For the Mustangs, leading the way tonight is Keller with 4. She has 1 bucket and 2 free throws. Excuse me. Christensen with 3. Maddie Griffith with 2. Destiny Pelton with 2. And Numera Longo with 1 for their 12 points. The Mustangs were 7 of 9 for 78% in that first half. They missed their first 2 and then hit their last 7. The Spartans are 50%, 1 of 1. Fowler with the 2 free throws, made 1 and missed 1 and then made 1. Rebounding for the Mustangs tonight, Christensen with 1, Keller with 2, Maddie Griffith with 3, Numera Longo with 2, and Pelton with 2. For the Spartans, Salon with 5, Ariana Reniker with 3, Allie Padilla with 2, Brianna Fowler with 2, and Michaela Milan with 1. For the Mustangs, we gave you those already. As far as fouls, Frasco with 1 for the Mustangs, 2 for Allie Bauman, 1 for Maddie Griffith, 1 for Numera Longo, and 1 for Pelton. 1 for Reniker, 3 for Salon, and 3 for Sellen, and 3 for Milan for the Berthoud Spartans. Spartans led 15-3 after 1, and they lead here 27-12 at this first break. So the Mustangs have got to find some offense here. Way too many turnovers. The Spartans haven't done much better. I have them with 13, the Mustangs with 14. The Mustangs are on the short end of the rebounding ledger that I have. Anyway, they have 10, and Berthoud has 13. So we will take another break and then be back with the start of the second half here on B106 and B106.com. Halftime will be coming to an end here in just about 40 seconds here. The Mustangs down 27-12. The Mustangs will be on the road on Thursday. They will be at Windsor. The boys will be here on Thursday. We will have that game here on Morgan County's B106 and B106.com at 7 o'clock on Thursday, I believe. So we'll see if the Mustangs, they do get possession here first, see if they can get some offense going here in this third period. The third period in the last 2 games is what's set them back here, as they were competitive in the first half, but then the third quarter set in and they seem to leave their game in the locker room, so we'll see if they bring it back out with them tonight. As Griffith with it, she's being guarded by Leeper, real close, man-to-man defense, and that will be out of bounds off of Berthoud. Mustangs to retain possession. Bauman to inbounds, and they're going to get it into Christensen. Her shot is going to be blocked, but she is going to be fouled on the shot, so Christensen will go to the line to shoot 2. And that foul will be on Milan. That will be her 4th. So Ellie Christensen will go to the line to shoot 2. Her first free throw is up and good. So 4 points on the night for her. So Milan will come out. Barsuski into the game for Berthoud. And that free throw is also up and good for Christensen. Leeper now brings the ball up into the front court, being guarded by Griffith over on the left side. Keeps her dribble alive. And she's going to give it off now over on this far side to Barsuski. Selling back out to Leeper. Leeper with the three, and that is up and no good. Going to be run down in the corner by Barsuski. Shot up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Griffith. Fourth rebound on the night for Griffith. And Griffith tries to come to a halt to throw a pass and couldn't find anybody. Ends up traveling. So the first mistake here in the second half for the Mustangs. Reniker drives. Now she's going to kick it out to Sellen. Sellen brings it up. Now Leeper with a three, and that is up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Lauren Keller. Keller brings it up into the front court to set up this offense. She's going to drive it down the left side. And now another illegal screen. I've never seen so many illegal screens in my life. And that will be on Christensen, and that will be her first. 6:47 to go here in the third period. 27-14. Mustangs with their two free throws. So the only points here so far in this third period. Salon now, a shot is going to be up and no good. Going to be rebounded and put back up by Leeper. It's almost like a pass. Now a blocking foul on Leeper out front. That will be her first. Kelsey Klaus into the game for Frasco. Also back into the game is Allie Bauman. So Griffith and Keller, Christensen, Klaus, and Allie Bauman into the game for the Mustangs. Now a reach in, but it's going to be off of Keller and out of bounds. So two turnovers here for the Mustangs. 6:10 left here, third period, down 29-14. Each team with 2 points here in this third period. Out front to Barsuski. Into Sellen. She's going to hold it now off to Padilla. Padilla gets it to Fowler. That shot is going to be up and good on the far side, and that will be Reniker. It's now 32-14. Another turnover by the Mustangs. They lose it out of bounds. Excuse me, underneath. Leeper cross court. That layup is going to be up and good by Reniker. And she was also fouled, and that will be on Bauman, her third. So Reniker will go to the line to shoot one. And that is up off the rim and no good. Rebounded and taken. Now a three is up and no good, but rebounded underneath and taken away finally by the Mustangs. Wheatley now taken away by the Spartans, with Keller getting the rebound. Shot up and no good, going to be rebounded by Keller. Her shot up and no good, but she is going to be fouled. And that foul is going to be on Selland, I believe. That will be her fourth. That will send Lauren Keller to the line to shoot two. 4 points on the night for Keller. 1 basket and 2 free throws. That free throw is off the back of the rim and no good. So the Mustangs find themselves down 34-14 Bauman comes out. And Christensen comes out. Griffith back into the game, along with Tessa Frasco. Free throw is up and good for Keller. 3 of 4 tonight for Keller from the free throw line. Berthoud gets the ball up into the front court. Now Leeper going to throw over into the corner to Barsuski, out front to Leeper. Leeper with a head fake, keeps the dribble alive. Now cross court to Fowler. Her left-handed shot is up and good for the 3 for Fowler. Her second triple of the night. 37-15. And now that shot up and good for the Mustangs. It'll be Keller. Now Leeper into the lane. She's going to pass it back out to Fowler once again. That up and no good. But Fowler keeps it alive. She gets it back into the Mustangs. And now the Mustangs throw it away for their 5th turnover here in this 3rd period. Kelsey Klaus comes out. Christensen back into the game. So Autumn Wheatley, Allie Christensen, Lauren Keller, Tessa Frasco, and Griffith back into the game now on the floor for the Mustangs. Leeper with a shot up and good is Leeper. She averages about 10 points a night. 39-17. 3:24 left here, and the ball is going to be thrown away by the Mustangs under the basket. Layup on this end is going to be up and good by Spears for her first bucket of the night. 41-17. Now a 30-second timeout is going to be called here by the Mustangs. Mitch Elrick. Mitch Elrick, as I said, the head coach here. He is assisted by Kaylee Jelinek and Steve Sarser. So this was a 27-12 game at the half, now 41-17. So the Mustangs let it get, well, it was they were behind quite a bit at half anyway, but it's getting farther away from them as the game goes on. Keller now gets the ball into the front court, down the lane, and it's going to be knocked out of her hands and out of bounds, so the Mustangs will retain possession left baseline of their basket. Emma Wolf into the game. Christensen for a 3, and that is up and good for Allie Christensen. 8 points on the night for Christensen. 2 threes from Christensen and a couple of free throws. Shot from the left baseline is going to be up and no good, and it's going to be rebounded by Spears. That shot is going to be up and good by Fowler. Keller gets the ball down. Her layup is going to be up and no good. Rebounded by Barsuski. And now a foul on the Mustangs, and that will go on Lauren Keller. I have that as her first. So the Mustangs are down 23, 43-20. With just under 2.5 minutes to go here, 3rd period. Being guarded out front is Padilla. Now they get it to Barsuski. Barsuski being guarded by Christensen. That's going to be a hand check on the Mustangs. And that will be on Christensen, her second. So Berthoud to inbounds right baseline of their basket. Fowler gets it in to Martha Reniker. Now a three is up and no good, going to be rebounded underneath, but out of bounds off of Berthoud. So coming in for Fort Morgan now is Namara Longo for Frasco. So Keller gets the ball up into the front court, gets this offense set up. Keeps the dribble live all the way down the lane, up and good for Lauren Keller. She just drove it all the way down and put it up and in. 43-22, minute 40 left here in this third period. And now a turnover by the Spartans. And now the Mustangs try to get the baseball pass, and that is going to be well over the head of Namara Longo. So Maddie Griffith in, Lauren Keller comes out. For the Mustangs, Julianne Dennison gets it in for the Spartans. She gets it into Reniker. Reniker keeps that dribble alive. Now she gets it back off to Dennison. Dennison to Reniker. Now back out to Spears. And that shot is going to be up and no good. And a jump ball is going to be called underneath. Possession arrow to Berthoud. And they will inbounds with Dennison. They look to get that ball in, get it over into the corner. Two is going to be up from the corner, up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Griffith. Griffith is going to go up all the way and no good, but Namara Longo with the rebound and the bucket. 43-24, under a minute left here in this third period. Reniker gets it off to Padilla, now over on the far side to Barsuski. She holds it out high. Now she's going to give it back off to Dennison, being guarded by Wheatley real close. Spears now underneath, wide open underneath. And that is going to be Padilla for her first bucket of the night. Underneath to Namara Longo. Her shot is up and good for Namara Longo. So 5 points on the night for Namara Longo. Ball tipped away but retained by Berthoud. Spears with the shot up and no good, but off of Griffith and out of bounds. Couldn't quite contain the ball. So Keller back into for the Mustangs. Autumn Wheatley will take a seat. So Berthoud to inbounds on their baseline. Now they get it over onto the far side. Drives it into the lane. Now this near side, and that shot is going to be up and no good. Rebounded by Griffith. And that shot at the end of the third period comes up short. So the Mustangs find themselves down 19, 45-26 on B106 and B106.com. Mustangs with possession here in this half, or in this the fourth period, and a turnover right away. Shot is going to be up and no good. Rebounded underneath, finally taken by Keller. Underneath to Marilongo on the layup and no good. But Keller with the rebound and the putback, and she is fouled on the shot. So that rebound, that foul is going to go on. Did not catch who that foul was on. They have number 30 up there, but they don't have a number 30 on here. So that free throw up and in for Keller. And both free throws by Keller are good. Spartans now in possession. They get the ball now to Kingston. Steal by the Mustangs here. And a turnover by the Mustangs in front court. Fowler is going to have the ball stripped. Nice job by Maddie Griffith on the strip. Out of bounds off of Fort Morgan though. So Berthoud to retain possession. As they inbounds from the baseline, they get it in to Leaper, back to Fowler over in the corner, and that three is up and good for Fowler. 48-28. And Keller loses possession of the ball to Berthoud. Now Fowler with another three, and off the front of the rim and no good. Rebounded by New Marilongo, excuse me. Christensen pops for a three, and that is off the rim and no good. Batted around and finally taken away by Padilla. Pass down to Fowler down the left. Layup wide open on the left side. Up for Fowler and up and good. 50-28. And let's see what they're going to... Fort Morgan's going to call a 30-second timeout, so we'll just keep it right here as the Mustangs are down 50-28 with 6:15 left here. Fourth period. So the Mustangs having a rough go of it here tonight against number 9 ranked Berthoud in the 4A division. So on the floor for the Mustangs right now is Maddie Griffith, Allie Bauman, Lauren Keller, Allie Christensen, and Clementia Namaralongo. As Bauman gets ready to get the ball in play, but they have a wet spot out there in front of the Morgan bench. They get the ball into Griffith in the back court. Leaper still in the game. A turnover by the Mustangs. Fourth here in the fourth period. Layup is going to be up and good for Ariana Reniker. Allie Bauman with a pass underneath to Namaralongo. Her shot is going to be blocked. And now a jump ball. Nice job there by Lauren Keller to tie up the ball, but possession arrow to Berthoud. Berthoud now with the ball in the backcourt, leading 52-28. With Leaper being guarded by Griffith. She hands it off to Fowler. Fowler back to Leaper over on that left side. Now she drives it down into the lane. Shot is going to be up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Namaralongo. Griffith all the way down. Oh, they're going to call her for the travel. So the fifth turnover here, in the fourth quarter. One so far for Berthoud. 5:10 left here in the contest. 52-28 Berthoud. Now they're going to call a foul on Lauren Keller, I believe. They have two on Keller. So Berthoud to inbounds baseline. As they look to get the ball in, Fowler looks to get it in. She finally does. Now into the corner for Leaper. Leaper's shot is up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Milan. Shot up and no good. And that putback is going to be good by Selland. 9 points on the night for Selland. 54-28. Griffith out to Christensen. Her three is up and good for Allie Christensen on the three. 4:41 to go here. Leaper down the left side. Back to Fowler now out front to Saland. And that shot is going to be short. Hustle over into the corner. The possession arrow still will, or the possession will still be to the Berthoud Spartans. Autumn Wheatley in, Kelsey Klaus in, Allie Christensen and Maddie Griffith take a seat. With 4:32 left here, they get the ball in. And they finally do get it in to Reniker. Picks up her dribble. Now she's going to give it over into the corner to Sellen. Back out front to Reniker. Reniker picks up her dribble. Now it's going to go underneath. And that shot is going to be up and good by Michaela Milan. 4 points on the night from Milan. Her first bucket here in the fourth period. Now a foul is going to be called on Leaper for the Spartans. I'm not sure why they're starting. People are still in for the Spartans, but that's the way they play it. The ball into Bauman. She gets it to Keller. Keller's going to drive it down that right side. Her shot is going to be up and no good, but she is going to be fouled on the shot, so she'll go to the line to shoot two. And that foul is going to go on Fowler. That is her first. So Keller to shoot two. 56-31 to 3:57 left here, and that first free throw is in and out. Equitable Savings and Loan, mobile banking on the go makes banking easier for you when you're on the go. Check it out today. So Leaper out. And Allie Padilla in for Berthoud. Keller bends and shoots, and that one's off the back of the rim and no good. Rebounded by Padilla. Reniker up court. Now to Milan. Back to Fowler over on the far side to Padilla. She's going to drive it down the lane. Now kicks it back out to Reniker. Her three is up and good for Ariana Reniker. So Hallie Bauman down that left side. Her shot is going to be up and no good, but she is going to be fouled by Brianna Fowler. Be her second. So that will send Bauman to the line to shoot two. It'll be her first time to the bucket tonight. Bauman on the year is shooting at 50%. She hasn't been there much. First free throw is off the back of the rim and no good. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left here in this fourth period. Allie Christensen comes in for Numera Longo. And Fowler finally does come out. Maddie Barsuski comes in for Berthoud. Next free throw off the back of the rim and no good. Rebounded by Milan. Near side to Reniker. She drives it down the lane, kicks it outside, now up top. And that shot is going to be no good. Rebounded by Bauman. Have her for that, her first rebound of the night. Wheatley in the corner drives the ball. It's going to be blocked. Taken away. Now Reniker drives it down the right side, and the shot is going to be up and no good. Nice job by Christensen to deflect it. Now the Mustangs turn it over, and that shot is going to be up and no good. Going to be rebounded. I thought they were going to call a jump ball. It looked like they were sitting on it more than they were doing anything. So Maddie Griffith back into the game. Whitney Frasco. Allie Bauman comes out. Kelsey Klaus comes out. So possession to the Mustangs. 59-31 Spartans with 2:45 to go here in the game. So we have a water bottle ended up on the court from someplace. So stop each here and we'll get this going again here. So Maddie Griffith, Autumn Wheatley, Whitney Frasco, Allie Christensen, and Lauren Keller. And the ball is going to be taken away on the inbounds pass and then taken away by the Mustangs by Griffith. Griffith's going to drive it all the way down. Her shot is going to be up and no good. And fought for on the floor, but that should be possession arrow to Berthoud. So we have subs coming in here. Be Emma Wolf coming in. Autumn Wheatley comes out. As the Spartans get the ball into the backcourt to Padilla, keeping that dribble alive. She's going to hand it off to Renick or to Barsuski. Barsuski, now to see, they're going to call that on. they're going to call it on, well, they're going to call that on Keller. Like they were both going after the ball, but a foul on Keller. That'll be her third. Yes, Coach Elric questions the call. Spears gets it into Padilla. Padilla still in the back court, now crosses over into the front court, now off to Barsuski. Barsuski's going to drive it. She's going to hand it off to Milan. Back out front to Spears. Back over into the corner, and that shot is going to be up and no good by Barsuski. Going to be run down in the corner by Spears. Yeah, I believe that's going to be off of Frasco. Tried to pass it underneath to Milan off of Frasco's foot. Minute 54 left. 59-31 Spartans. As they will inbounds baseline. And it's going to be taken away by the Mustangs. Up now to Griffith. Griffith's shot is going to be up and no good, but she is going to be fouled on the shot by Addie Spears. Be her first. That'll send Maddie Griffith to the line to shoot two. She was 2 for 2 in the second period. So we'll see if she continues the hot hand here, and that is in and out for the Mustangs. They've missed 5 free throws, 6 free throws in this second half, 5 in this fourth period. And that one is up and also no good. Rebounded by Milan. Over on the far side, now out high to Padilla. Over on the near side to Spears. Bounce pass on the far side, but they're going to call a travel on Carr. So I have 3 turnovers here in this fourth period by Spartans. Only 5 in this second half, so that's 18 on the night for the Spartans. Now, a full timeout is going to be taken by the Mustangs, down 59-31 with a minute 31 left. So we'll take it with them here on Morgan County's B106 and B106.com. 59-31 Spartans with a minute 31 left here in this contest. Lauren Keller to inbounds far side in the front court. And she gets it in to Griffith. Griffith on that far side gets it to Christensen. Christensen with a head fake. Now the shot is going to be up and no good. She goes down, nothing called. Rebounded into the corner to Spears. Now the ball up front to Barsuski. Barsuski now hands it off to Spears. Spears out front to Padilla. Just a little over a minute left here. They get it over here now on the near side to Barsuski. And that will be off the hands of Kingston and out of bounds. So 4 turnovers here in this fourth period. As the Mustangs will inbounds far end. Get it into Griffith with a minute left here. As the Mustangs will go 0-3 in league play. That shot is up and no good. Going to be rebounded finally by Griffith. Griffith on the far side, 44 seconds. She's going to back it out. And she's being guarded by Padilla. Now Christensen at the free throw line. That shot is going to be up and no good. Rebounded by Keller. Keller's shot is going to be up and good. (59-33) as the Spartans get it into the front court. Padilla now off to Carr. Now back to Kingston out front as they look to just finish this game out here, I would guess, without taking a shot. And now Griffith commits the foul on the far side for her second. And that will send, who that is, Allie Padilla to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. And that is up and good, so she will earn a second 3 points on the night for Padilla. One bounce, Ben shoots up and good. 61-33, 28-point lead here for the Spartans is just going to wind down. Griffith on the floor. And that is how this game will come to an end. The Mustangs fall to 0-3 in league play, 4-6 overall. So we will take a 3-minute break and be back with the postgame show on Morgan County's B106 and B106.com. The Fort Morgan Mustangs postgame show is brought to you by Morgan Community College. Morgan Community College is there to make your dreams become a reality for both traditional and non-traditional students. Check them out at morgancc.edu. Well, the Lady Mustangs fall tonight to the Berthoud Spartans by a score of 61-33. Spartans led it after 1, 15-3. They led at halftime 27-12. After 3, they were up 45-26, and then outscored the Mustangs 16-7 in that fourth period to win it 61-33. Scoring for the Berthoud Spartans tonight: Sydney Leeper with 10, Brianna Fowler with 16, Addie Spears with 2, Allie Padilla with 4, Ariana Reniker with 12, Maddie Barszewski with 4, Kelsey Saland with 9, and Michaela Milan with 4 for their 61 points. For the Mustangs tonight, leading the way was Lauren Keller with 13, followed by Allie Christensen with 11. And then next up was Clementia Numera Longo with 5, Maddie Griffith with 2, and Destiny Pelton with 2 for their 33 points. The Mustangs were 12 of 31 from the free throw line. They were 7 of 9 in that first half. They were 5 of 12 in the second half. Berthoud was 3 of 4 from the free throw line tonight. 1 of 1 in the first half, then 2 for 3 in the second half. As far as rebounding for the Mustangs, Lauren Keller with 9, Maddie Griffith with 7, Numera Longo with 3, Destiny Pelton with 2, Allie Bauman with 1, and Allie Christensen also with 1. Rebounding for the Berthoud Spartans, Padilla with 4, Ariana Reniker with 3, Spears with 3, Selland with 5, Milan with 4, Barszewski with 2, Fowler with 2, and Leeper with 1. As far as fouls were concerned, Whitney Frasca with 1, Allie Christensen with 2, Allie Bauman with 3, Lauren Keller with 3, Maddie Griffith with 2, Numera Longo with 1, and Destiny Pelton with 1. Turnovers tonight for the Mustangs had 15 in that second half, so they had a total of 29 turnovers in the game. Unofficially and unofficially for the Berthoud Spartans, they had 19. Had 13 at halftime, only committed 6 turnovers in that second half. So we will take another break and then be back and look at the boys' side of the ledger here tonight as the Mustangs go down 61-33. We'll also have our player of the game when we come back on Morgan County's B106 and B106.com.